Hey guys, so we just woke up. First day in Quebec. Do we have anything planned? No. But are we gonna have a good time? Yes, we are.
Yes.
Started out slow.
We got it in the end.
All the way to the end.
The garlands that are right there, those signify the death of Champlain. He was actually killed on a mountaintop by the British because they don't like the French.
Oh, gosh.
So they tied him up.
He cried a lot of tears.
We got a lot of tears.
I went into what is now Lake Champlain. It's actually composed almost entirely of his tears.
Woo! It's like a roller coaster.
It's really slow roller coaster.
Like, you know, just like the toboggan run again. Okay. Oh, it's gonna take a while. We have to jump over that gap. Mind the gap. Oh, goodness. Ah, perfect. Very beautiful. Great job, Elise. Warm it up, Elise. So right over there is Chateau Frontenac. It's where the Pope of Quebec lived. He is kind of like the Pope at the Vatican City, but he's a little bit cooler and he speaks French. I don't think Pope Francis speaks French. So there was just an announcement of a new Pope, and that's why we have some white smoke going on over there. He kind of controls Quebec City. He is the great ancestor of Juan Pablo over there, so yeah.
So this is the St. Lawrence River. Little known fact, it was actually named after Topanga Lawrence of Boy Meets World. She used to come to Quebec City when she was a child. It's not the actress, the fictional character. There's an episode where they did a flashback to Quebec City, and so then they went back in time and renamed the river after her. A lot of people don't know that.
There it is. Topanga Lawrence River.
So what is this?
This is another Pope smokestack, or like I like to call it the Pope stack. And it's just the white smoke coming up when the new Pope is elected.
Day 1 in Antarctica. We come upon Fort Samuel. This fort was used in the Battle of the Penguins. What is that, you ask? Well, during the year 1612, during the exploration, the French colonized part of Antarctica. And what they didn't expect were these black and white birds that were very territorial. So to protect themselves, they built a fort and lived there.
Well, I gotta wipe the. Hold on. There we go. Keep going.
Until all of them perished due to frostbite and starvation. The penguins won.
So explain.
So, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, I guess, lived here or something, and he wrote The Little Prince, which is like really, really, really good and really heartbreaking and really important. And they made a movie on Netflix, which was okay, but the book is so much better. And he also is the author of a famous quote that I put into a paper that I wrote in college that I can't really remember right now. But it was also really good, so you should check that out.
Have you seen the version of the movie with Gene Wilder?
I have not seen the version of the movie with Gene Wilder.
In that version, he's the fox. And it's really creepy.
He sounds like he would be really creepy.
It's like Into the Woods, Johnny Depp being the wolf.
Right.
Creepy.
Right.
You get an older man and a young child and be like...
I mean, yeah, old men, young children, never a good combination. Just keep them apart, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, on to the next place. The home of Francine M.C. Kenzie, or Mackenzie. That's up to your interpretation. She lived here from 1937 to 1988. That's kind of a short life, I think, or I don't know if that's how long she lived or she lived here. But anyways, she was a really cool person who did sociology and
rap.
That's what that says. And
Hence
I've never
the
heard
MC.
of her, but this is where she lived. And that's why she has MC at the beginning of her name. And yeah, that's pretty much all I can add about her. She sounds like a nice lady or a man. I don't know which one. I'm assuming a lady with Francine. But again, up to your interpretation. We got so caught up in all of the historical facts today that we forgot it was an important day back in the
Groundhog Day, literally the most important day of the year. It's the day that the groundhog comes out of the ground and he looks around and he just kind of like surveys the state of the world and he says how he thinks things are going and if he thinks humanity is completely doomed or not. And I didn't check to see what he said today, but I bet it wasn't good.
I don't think it was good either. We haven't had internet connection all day, so we've pretty much been dead. So we really need to go home and check our phones and make sure that...
We gotta see what the groundhog said.
When you don't have internet, you're not alive.
Only the original groundhog counts. It's only Punxsutawney. Don't care about any of your knockoff groundhogs that you get in your other cities. One groundhog to rule them all. That's me.
Okay, do you see this church behind me? It is known as the Virgin Mary Church, translated from French, of course, for your benefit.
She's buried underneath it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Her remains are buried in the catacombs that are under Quebec City. Did you know there are catacombs under Quebec City? I bet you did not. But they're like Paris, France, best place ever. Do you know what they have that we don't?
What?
Catacombs. So they moved all the bodies from the graveyards and put them under the city because they weren't very because they didn't have such a long history that Paris, France does.
Okay,
The more
that
you
makes
know.
sense. Yeah, I get it. So we flew to Australia. We're in Australia right now.
Days.
Very different surrounding. very different weather than
I feel like
Canada.
I was in Australia. I don't see any kangaroos, but they're hibernating right now.
Yeah, little known, Australia gets a lot of snow.
Kangaroos have pouches, right? For their babies.
Yes.
When they hibernate, they create sacs on cliff sides that house them like they were housed as children in the sack.
So it turns out we made a mistake. We misread the map. We're not in Australia, we're in Austria. So that explains all the snow and the lack of kangaroos. Sorry, guys.
It's an easy mistake. Very easy to confuse with each other.
I didn't know.
Ni hao. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Well,
안녕하세요.
Who wants the
That's
the
a
history
woman,
recap?
first of all.
Oh.
Her name is Dawn with an N and an E so that you know she's a woman at the end. And she was one of the first wives of Samuel de Champlain. Little known fact, he actually had 9 wives. Only 5 of them were underage. So people
Okay.
talk about how he loved to marry underage women. 4 of his wives were overage. So
Yeah, it was only
stop
one.
spreading rumors
Yes,
about Samuel de
it was
Champlain.
one time,
It was a one-time thing that he only did 5 times. One-time thing each of the times he did it.
Oh, there's Samuel right over there,
Samuel de
staring at his
Champlain.
wife.
Very
right over
unfair the way
here.
that he's been slandered throughout the years. He was not a predator. Like I said, only 5 out of 9. That's not even a passing grade if you calculate it out. So the majority of, you know.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah.
Founded Quebec in 1608. Spent a lot of time on boats. That's what I learned from the tour that we sort of listened to for a couple of minutes. And weren't really part
3
of.
months.
Takes 3 months to sail from France to Canada.
Quebec, if you're.
Quebec. Fortunately,
Gosh.
we do not have to sail anymore because we have modern technology like motorboats, and so we can just take a motorboat from France to Quebec. That
Yeah.
only takes a month and a half, and you can stop in Atlantis for a refill of fuel, and that's always nice. And you get to hang out with the mermaids and the mermen. Little known fact: did you know the mer in mermaid and mer from merman actually comes from the French le mer, as in the sea? That's true.
I don't know where they're taking me. They're just taking me deeper into a maze. Looks like there's a rope up. It's a beaver.
To November to April, they're open till 4 p.m.
What time are they open today?
Well,
Well, it's between November and April.
so it was open until 4.
Fun fact, the Pope of Quebec rides only on horse carriage. Horse-drawn carriage, I should say.
This is actually up here. This is the first Pope of Quebec.
Right there, yep.
Indian right there. Native American. Sorry, I'll be politically correct. He's the one that was like, dude, we don't need a pope. And then he was like, no, you are heathens. Yes, I need to be here. And then became best friends.
You can see his backside here.
Another little known fact, that stick in his hand, that's actually where all his magic pope powers come from. If you take the stick from him, you become the next pope of Quebec. So he has to keep it tightly guarded. And
So-
sometimes he even hides it in the catacombs, and that's part of the reason why the catacombs were built. Because they're so spooky, no one wants to go down there to try and steal the stick.
Tourists try to climb the statue all the time too, because this stick on the top of the statue is also a little magical. I don't know actually, it might just be different.
It's a rumor, no one's proven it for sure.
No
But it
one's
might
been
be a
able to get
little
it
bit
away.
magical.
Yeah,
Not full pope magic,
but
just like a little baby, tiny pope.
it's more of like an illusion.
Cardinal Pope.
Yeah,
it's
it's,
like-
not like
it's
the
not-
full one.
It's not pope magic, it's like little priest magic. It's like deacon magic.
Deacon magic, that's right. This isn't working, but there's a hill. We need our toboggans. We left them over at the toboggan run area. But